Hey there everybody, it's Anaconda Squeeze once again here in Skyrim on the PS4. Today I'm bringing you the Legendary Creatures mod. This is brought to us by Hrawl. It is 8 new creatures with their own little areas somewhere throughout Skyrim, each one bringing a new weapon or a spell. I'm very excited for this. It is going to take a little bit of time because it's 8 things we're going to check, and obviously there's going to be spoilers. I'm going to show you where to find them, what they are, and what the new weapon is that each one holds. Whether or not we'll demonstrate the new weapon or not is a different thing. But just want to let you know that there are going to be spoilers, as pretty much every video I'm on here, yet I still get people who complain about it. So first thing you want to do is come to Whiterun. You should all know where Whiterun is. It is this lovely town right here. And you're going to go to the Bannered Mare. That is this little bar right behind the well, and when you walk in we're going to find a book, and that book is going to essentially give us like the secrets that we're going to need to know in order to find out where all these lovely creatures are. So once you go inside, we're going to turn to the left. There should be a barrel, or is that on the outside that it meant? Yeah, it's probably on the outside. Either way, they said that there's another copy of the journal found inside on the counter. Let's head right here. And we have a catalog of creatures. So beware, this journal was written to document stories of powerful creatures said to be roaming Skyrim. There are horrible beasts, killers of men and livestock, and may be responsible for the births of many lesser creatures. If any adventurers should read this, they should note that there is certain to be valuable treasure where these beasts make their homes. Here's a list of the monsters of note. So it's going to go through all of these kind of different things, starting with the Bane of Dragon's Bridge. Ooh, isn't that scary? So what we're going to do is I will take this book, I will go through, we'll find everywhere we need to go, and I will kind of just show you spot for spot, so you don't have to worry, we don't have to take, this won't be an hour-long video of just wandering around trying to take things. Oh, and I definitely stole that book that I was not supposed to. So the first creature that we're going to be checking out is the Bane of Dragon's Bridge. I will show you on the map here where Dragon's Bridge is. It's actually this bridge right over here. You can't really see it, but it is to the southwest of Solitude, just down here. You can actually see it on the map. It's this little thing crossing the river. Now it tells us to go to the south side of this river and upstream. And again, we'll be using these kind of god weapons we have to one-hit to kill them. And you can see the guy up here. I'm pretty sure it's him, the big one with his little small buddies. We're just going to get in here, kill him, and get out. It's not a thing to show how powerful they are. It's just we want to show where they are and what they're carrying. So we're going to get in here and make quick work of him, so we don't have to deal with an hour-long video of me showing you where all of these guys are. Now, he's supposed to have eaten the gauntlets we're supposed to get, so let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of him. And let's look at this boy. Does he do anything crazy? Nothing good thing. He just looks like a bigger troll. Taking a peek at what he's got inside, he's got these Savage Troll Gauntlets, making unarmed strikes do 15 additional damage and increasing your health by 50 points. It is said in the mod notes here that you can disenchant these, so if you want to do it with these, which in all honesty, like, they're heavy armor but they don't look that great, you could take this off and put them somewhere different. I would highly recommend that at least, and it does look like we do get some good stuff on him as well. Nothing too crazy, just some extra little treats. Now let's check out our second monster here. The second creature we're coming into is the Spawn of the Collapse. This is a giant ice spider, and I'll show you where it is. It is just to the east of Winterhold here. If you want to spawn at the wreck of the Pride of Tel'Vos, you're going to come just directly southwest. It's on this bank right here. You can see it kind of through the fog here right in front of me. Just a big old nasty spider that's supposed to actually give us some pretty cool arrows that I think would be a neat addition to our armory. Yeah, that's a big old spider. Let's just get these guys out of the way here. Kill the giant boy. Little guys. Oh goodness. Yeah, these are going to be some ice arrows that explode on impact, and I think that actually would be a solid weapon to have. It gives you 100 of them, so just make sure you're not wasting them too much and using them only when it's appropriate. Let's have a peek here. Yeah, these are actually supposed to be really, really cool. Those would be neat little arrows to have. Let's check out our next dude. The third creature is going to be Secunda's Gift, which is aptly named because it's just over here to the southwest of Whiterun at the Secunda's Gift Dragon Camp. Apparently this is a giant that was magically birthed that's just chilling down here. Let's have a quick little peek. Hi. Just a random giant. So yeah, it seems that I like the point that there is lore with all these creatures and that they're not coming just on its own. There does seem to be a little bit of something behind each one. I think he's the little one actually, because it's supposed to be a baby giant that was just birthed magically. Oh no, that was this boy. Oh, he's a big boy. He just... Yeah, you looked small. I see what went down. He's a big old boy. Now he's going to give us the Spell Tome, the Burst of Might for 3 seconds. The caster gains 50% magic resistance and deals 30 extra damage with melee attacks. Not something for me if you're playing the kind of playthrough I do, but if you're doing a magic playthrough, this is actually pretty decent. Let's grab that. And the fourth creature is not too far away, I believe. Now, I could not have been more wrong when I said it was close by. This creature is the blue Scourge. You can see her down there. And she is to the north of the Tower Stone, which is way on the north side of the map here. Here's our winter hole. If you want to go directly east, she should just be up here on the tip of this island. I was mistaken, and I am terribly sorry about that. We're just going to jump down here with our 0 fall damage on and actually go and take her down. Now, this is supposed to be... there's some lore on this one where she is supposed to be the Queen of the Nords, but then reborn, and she has control of ice wraiths. So that's awesome. One of my favorite creatures in the game that I hate so much. Oh, and there's is that a big... Oh, yeah, it is a massive ice wolf from a different mod, just kind of over here fighting with her. Let's get rid of the blue Scourge. Have a peek at what she's kind of got to bring us. Oh, it's just going to be an ash pile there. She gives you the Ice Tome, the Spell Tome, Ice Valley, Volley. Wow. A volley of frozen shards to explode on impact, dealing 125 damage and slowing the area, which is actually a pretty solid spell. Both slowing down the enemies and causing damage, so that's pretty great to have just kind of around. I will get rid of these wolves and we'll move on to creature number 5. Our next little beastie is going to be Kingsguard. It is a spriggan matron hidden way up here. If you want to head to Solitude and head to the northwest, you're going to go to the Shadow Green Cavern, and she's somewhere inside here. Now be warned, if you haven't been here already, there are quite a bit of Earth Mothers and spriggan matrons kind of in this cave, as well as like wolves and bears and stuff. So this one actually, it is going to give you a bit of a run for your money if you're not prepared. So just make sure that you are heading in here with some solid weapons, some solid armor, and some pretty decent spells. Well, here's our Kind's Guardian right here. Let's get rid of her. Let's just kill these bears and stuff that are kind of in our way, and we'll take a peek at what she's got for us to offer, because I actually think her weapon here would be pretty cool. That's not her. Oh, we're having a little bit of lag, which is so much of these. Here's my problem with them. There's just so many animations and so many like different particle effects coming around with all of the spriggans. Oh yeah, before she could dip off there, we'll grab this. She gives you the Spriggan Spray, so you'll get that spell that we just saw here where she unleashes a swarm of insects which deals 35 points of damage per second, so basically unleashing the plague upon your enemies. I think it could be a really cool thing. The only issue is I worry it would cause a little bit of lag having that many particles and stuff, depending on how much you use it and how many enemies are in the area. Let's go ahead towards our next creature now. Alright, and here we have the next boy. This is Gravetarge. He was a little bit harder to find. What you got to do is you've got to come up here to the Northwatch Keep or any of the Pine Frost Tower, doesn't matter, anything up here that's in the northwest of the map, and you're going to kind of travel all the way west along the shoreline until you almost can't anymore. If you look over at that rock there, that is the end of the map. You can't go any further than that in the northwest corner. It's just right behind here. He was a little bit sneaky to find, but I got him eventually here. And Gravetarge is going to give us Meridia's Torment, slicing through armor, dealing 12 extra points of damage. It's a cute little sword. It's nothing too crazy. Let's get rid of his stupid skeleton friends, and we will check out the next guy. Now, the last two are going to be down here in the lovely dwellings of Blackreach, and I think we just found one by accident. This looks like Boilermaker. The description says that he will be to the north of the city, in the center of the cavern, and this is kind of, there's the city. I literally went out the north entrance of the cavern, and this is kind of where I found him. The boiler. He's going to give you two things, though. He's going to give you the left arm of Blackreach, which is a two-handed... See, here's why. The left arm and the right arm are both two-handed things, so you can't use them at once, but one inflicts 30 additional points of damage against Falmer, and the other one, to target, takes 50 points of magic damage and half as much shock damage. So it is pretty cool in that one. And now, hopefully, we can find our other missing Falmer somewhere in the northeast wall here. Alright, and I believe this is our last boy. This is the shaman. It's a little bit tricky to find him. Get out of the way, please. It's not really good. Okay, alright. Let's take him down. He looks like the hardest of them all so far. Just shoot him. It seems to be a bit of a glitching error there. He was a bit weird. I'll show you exactly where to find him. I know you're here, assassin. What we had to do was, his instructions were along the northeast wall. He was essentially just go directly to the east. Once you hit the east, let's see if I have something to give you by. Yeah, I went to the city. I left out the north entrance, and once I actually killed Boilermaker, I turned directly right, and I ran along this path. We killed the boiler. Let's see here. We ran up here. We killed the boiler somewhere over here, and then we're just up in the top right corner. So if you head to the top right corner of the map, you're going to see all of this lovely stuff down here. As long as you hit the corner, you should be able to find this kind of area. This is going to be where our boy is, and our boy doesn't really have anything on him other than, oh no, he does have it on us. It's the ingredient chest key, and that gets you into his chest, because it is in the lore, this is the guy that gives all of the evil powers and potions to all of the Falmer. So you get a bunch of stuff down here. You do get an extra Crimson Nern root if you're going for that kind of thing, and you do get a bunch of other, like, just some things you don't necessarily get all that easy. Okay, we'll take all those. Not a bad map. I think it was nice having 8 different things and kind of scattering them around. I really like how the mod dev put the lore behind each and every one. You find this book, the book gives you like, oh, like, I heard tell of a team going to this place, and it was, and each and every place had lore. There was something in it. It wasn't just like, I put a big spider in here, which sometimes you do get in these mods. I will put a link down below if you want to check it out, and I highly recommend you do. It doesn't add anything crazy OP to the game. It seems very lore friendly. All in all, I think it would be very fun to do, and I do think we're going to use this in our streaming series. So I highly recommend, if you kind of want to add some more creatures and a little bit more challenge to your game, throw this in. It's nothing crazy. It's not too big. It kind of fits. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like down below. And if you haven't already, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, my name is Anaconda Squeeze, and I will see you all later. Bye.